Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing great. My name is George, and this is just a quick update about what happened yesterday. You know, the price action, this really nice range. As you all know, on Friday we already have Victor's update, so it is available here in the announcements channel. You know, really nice update. I strongly suggest to check it if you missed it. And this is just like I said, a quick update. Basically to review what happened yesterday within this range, because we had some really interesting movements to the upside, to the downside, to the upside, to the downside. So once again, when we see a range like this, then I would say, why not? Let's trade this range and let's make the best of it. Yeah, so let's start with this. I want to make sure the sound is okay. Looks good on my side. Okay. Okay, I think it's good. So let's start with this. So so 2 days ago we were trading here in this range, and basically I explained more or less how I traded this range, and then we've seen this really fast move to the downside, where maybe it is a surprise, maybe not. The price found support on the point of control of the previous range, and also the local CC, the CC pull from this. I'm not sure if I have that one. Not this one. Oh, really doesn't matter. We will pull it again. Okay, let me hide a couple of things because I have a lot of levels on my chart right now. So basically the CC pull from this low to this high. So basically we have, and this is not something new, so we have the CC here acting as resistance. Then we move to the lower CC, obviously some liquidity grabs, below the CC, but overall the CC is holding. Then we moved, guess what, to the next CC, and basically yesterday the price was here, finding support on this CC. So I don't think there is any kind of surprise there. Okay, let's hide this for the moment, and let's put back the horizontal levels because they are kind of important in my opinion. They give me really nice guidelines about how to trade and where to take my trades. Okay, so we were around here. Obviously, when you see a range like this, you start to pull the fixed range. At that point in time, the fixed range was pulled from basically from, let's say, from here, where the range started to form, and obviously it was around here. So we had this range where, once again, we zoom in just a bit more. After the drop, the price found support on the CC and on the point of control of the previous range, then tries to break the daily. We all know this is an important daily. It is and it actually was acting as resistance here on the previous range. So obviously that is an important level in my opinion. So backtesting that level, and then another move to the downside. Struggling with the point of control, trying, and then we've got this fast move to the upside and then to the downside. So you all know the first thing when I see a range forming, when I start to understand a range forming, is that we need to determine where is the liquidity, where we have liquidity. Obviously, at that point in time, liquidity we have here, right? And liquidity we have here. We also know that the price loves to take that liquidity. The Bitcoin is always searching for liquidity. So in my opinion, what we've seen here was nothing more than a liquidity grab. Let's liquidate everyone to the upside. Let's liquidate everyone to the downside. In this process, maybe we find some breakout traders, longing this, thinking maybe we go to 57, 58, or maybe here, maybe some bears thinking that we're going to 23. And I'm not saying that it is not possible, but for the moment we need to trade the levels that we have on the chart, right? So first of all, let's start with actually let's start here. So obviously this is a really fast move, right? So fast to the upside, fast to the downside. So in this kind of situation, you need to react. You need to react pretty fast if you want to trade this kind of move. If you have the confidence, if you have the confluences, if what you see is what you like basically for a trade. If not, you can just wait, because there's always be another trading opportunity 100%. So if you like something like this, then obviously you can trade this kind of moves. If not, it is better to wait. If you don't have a trading plan, if you don't feel comfortable with the reaction, you know, especially for a beginner, these kind of moves it is better to wait. But that being said, if you like the reaction, if you see the confluences, then I would say these kind of moves give really nice trading opportunity. And actually, the short from here was my biggest trade yesterday. Okay, so I want to share my process, what I was thinking at that point in time when I've seen this. So like I said, when you see ranges like this, sooner or later you're gonna see something like this, to the upside, to the downside, you know, and then maybe after taking the liquidity, this range will break, or as it happened yesterday, the range could continue. So you never know what's going to happen. So what I was thinking at that point in time, right? So obviously we have liquidity, right? Have liquidity somewhere in this area, and obviously we have liquidity somewhere in this area because, you know, traders shorting this, and that was a decent short in my opinion. They would have some stop losses around here. Also, maybe someone seeing this move, maybe thinking this range could potentially break, and let's long the breakout, you know. And also here we have liquidity, definitely liquidity here, you know, and why not? Let's take the liquidity. Cool. So this is what I was thinking at that point in time. So we have here, what do we have here? We have the session VWAP, right? Was more or less in that area. Also, we have this anchor VWAP. We all know this anchor VWAP kind of acted as resistance here in this range, you know. Here the price couldn't even touch it. So until proven otherwise, those are two levels that I want to use. Also, what we can do is basically pull some simple fibs. When you want to check the strength of a move, the first thing that you need to do is pull some fibs. Obviously, pull the fibs from the high of the move to the basically to the low of the move, the low at that point in time, which is this one, and check where the 382 level comes, right? So guess what? 382 levels here. Let me hide this. So 382 level. What that means, by definition, that means a weak move. If you see some levels claimed, if you see the 382 claimed, backtested possibly, and then we can look towards the CC and so on. But until proven otherwise, a move that goes to 382, it's a weak move. So we already start to build some confluences here. So we have session VWAP, we have the anchor VWAPs, we have the 382, right? Okay, so those are the confluences. After that, we need to move to reaction to see actually what happened here, right? And basically this is the candle. Sound is good, sound is good. Thank you for the confirmation. So this is the candle, right? So what we do is see here. First of all, we check the volume, 163 million, right? With 47 million positive delta. Obviously, this is a very, very big volume. Let me put it this way. This is a very big volume, right? So that for some could be intimidating. So if you don't feel comfortable with this, like I said, the best way to do is just wait. Watch the show. Don't get involved. You know, there'll always be another trading opportunity if you don't have like a trading plan, right? Something else that we need to, and this is really important, here we see decreases in open interest. So in this candle, together with the really, really high volume, 163 million, that's really high volume, but we can see also a big decrease in open interest. What that means that in this candle, we have positions closing. So we don't have a lot of, obviously there are positions opening too, but the overall open interest is decreasing, which once again, by definition, and until proven otherwise, this is a weak move. Also, we can see we have like a lot of liquidation basically in the entire candle. So we have a lot of liquidations. So what do we have at that point? Again, this is in hindsight. This is when you have a lot of time to think about it, to find your confluences, to find everything. But at that point in time, you need to react. If you're comfortable with that, then great. If not, just wait. It is not a problem, 100%, because later on during the day, you will see that there are, I would say, quotes unquote, easier trades to take. So even if you miss this one, it's not a problem, in my opinion. Like I said, the price moving really fast, you need to react. You need to feel comfortable with this kind of move. So what do we have? We have the price moving to the upside, touching the 382, rejection, big volume, but with decreases in open interest, which, like I said, by definition, it is a weak move. So the way I traded it, very simple. I waited for the 382 to be lost, right? That was my first entry. I've seen the anchor VWAPs together with the session VWAP lost. That was my second entry. So I enter in with two market orders, right? Let me actually delete this because we don't need it anymore, and we need to put back the horizontal levels. Okay, so we've got this move. Like I said, really nice move. I would say a move that one can trade, right? So like I said, so my entry overall was somewhere in this area. Actually, let me, so it's 40K. So basically around here, the average was 40K, 39,989. So yeah, somewhere around here. Like I said, the first entry here and another entry around here. The average was somewhere around here. Okay, when you see this, and really important, the reaction, right? Here, the reaction. So we've seen this, seen liquidation, we've seen decreases in open interest, right? So this is basically what you want to see for a weak move. The rejection from the 382, right? Another confirmation, the price starts to lose VWAP, right? That is another confirmation. But also really important, we've seen this. The next candle, right? We start to see selling imbalances, basically in most of the candle, with increases in open interest this time. So on the way up, positions closing, on the way down, positions opening. What that tells me that this is a strong rejection, right? And we see new shorts opening in this candle. So we can see 94 million, 35 million negative delta. Obviously, this kind of situation you get when the candle is actually closed. But at that point in time, what do you see? You see this candle starting with selling imbalances, losing VWAP, and increases in open interest. Together with the rejection from the 382, price moving up with decreases in open interest, a weak move, rejection from the 382, price moving down with selling imbalances, increases in open interest, and you start to see the volume picking up. That for me, by definition, is a trade. Okay, so I'm in a trade. I had the confluences, I like the reaction, but you know, I'm in a trade and I know what I want to trade it. And the first level that I want to trade actually is this daily, because my entry was, let's say, was around here, but at that point in time, the price could do something like this. The price could come from here, back testing this daily, you know, spending some time below, doing something like this, boom, and then another move to the upside. That is, again, a valid scenario in my opinion. And at that point in time, I don't know actually what is going to happen here. If this level will be lost and the price get acceptance back into the range, or we could see this level flipped from resistance to support, and the price could easily move to the upside. So definitely this is take profit one, 25%, no, move stop loss at entry, and from there, no. If the price decides to move lower, then happy days, I make more money. If I get stopped out, I make some money, or at least I don't lose any money, right? So that's the first thing that I'm doing, you know. Always I like to be a bit more aggressive with my, at least with my take profit one. Sorry. Okay, so my take profit one is basically the this daily 39,382. From there, obviously, and you can see basically that candle, what it did, because this is why I was taking. So that candle stopped around 39,100, and then basically it backtested more or less that level, 39,320. So here 39, so basically was almost backtesting, and if we go on 5 minutes we can actually see that, right? Rejection, right? And the candles get acceptance back, but then we've seen this, so an almost retest of that level. So you always, when you, especially when you're scalping, you need to be aware of this, because like I said, the price could move here or even here, backtesting the point of control of the range, and then we can see the move to the upside. So you always need to be aware of this kind of levels, really important levels. Okay, it wasn't the case this time, you know, because the price almost backtested that level, the daily, and then we've seen the price moving once again to the downside, right, with increases in volume. I mean, the volume is 81 million. Once again, increases in open interest, which, you know, is pretty much what you want to see. So selling imbalances, so everything looked good at that point in time. Selling imbalances, selling imbalances, selling imbalances. Obviously, liquidation in this candle, so why not? But then the price actually hits this level, and we don't need to forget about this monthly level, right? Hits the monthly level, right? That is, I mean, you take profit one here, and you need to monitor the price action. But when you see the monthly level tapped, you know, this is an important level, this is a monthly level, then definitely that is another take profit. Now somewhere in this area, I always like to front run just a bit the level, because I want my take profit to be hit. You know, this time it was, the monthly was hit to the absolute dollar, small wick, you know, and then we start to see actually the bounce, right? That was my take profit to 50%. So at that point in time, I had like 75% of my trade close. So I'm happy with that. And obviously when you get here, you start to look for a possible long, right? Because like I said, liquidity here and also liquidity here. Everyone who took this long, I would say the stop loss should be around here. So why not? Why? Take the liquidity. Okay. Moving here, so the price starts to move to the downside. Once again, selling imbalances, selling imbalances, selling imbalances. Where if here, really important here, after the rejection, this is definitely what you like to see. So increases in open interest, a lot of shorts opening, selling imbalances, right? And this continuing gives you the confidence, right? Selling imbalances, and increases in open interest, right? So that's all good. But here, you know, we still see shorts opening. We still see selling imbalances. And this is where the situation actually changes, right? Because we've seen, let me get back to 5 minutes. I think that's better, right? So we've seen this, right? The price touches the point of control of the range, right? A bit of a bounce, almost testing this the daily level, and then another move to the downside. So in this kind of situation, we've seen the levels lost, back tested, and another move to the downside. All this candle increases in open interest, positive delta, good volume, selling imbalances, so everything look good. But here, this is a bit different because the price is touching this level, like swing failure pattern of the monthly. The level is claimed, and then the price slowly start to move to the upside, obviously moving towards the point of control, you know. Some rejection, that's normal, but overall this level holds as support. So increases in open interest, definitely what you want to see. Increases in open interest here, definitely what you want to see. But when you see increases in open interest here at this monthly level, and that level is actually holding, that gives the possibility of trapped traders, trapped longs. So I'm okay with this here. Good reaction here, the bounce, back testing, you know, the price move. But once again, here I don't see a really good reason to open a short here. I mean, why would you want to open a short into a monthly level, which acted as support in the past? Because we need to remember this move to the upside started with the backtest of this monthly. So this is support until proven otherwise. Why would you want to open a short here? If you really want to be aggressive, like, it's not something that I like to do, but if you really want to be aggressive, maybe you like to do something like this. So the price moves here, breaching this level, let's say testing this daily, back testing this, and then when you see rejection, I mean, the it's not a trade that I would take, but this is what you want to short, right? A back test, when you start to see rejection, the price maybe once again moving to the downside with selling imbalances, with increases in open interest. This is what you want to short, but definitely you don't short here. There's no reason to short here. This is support until proven otherwise, right? Maybe they should join chart champions, you know, and they can get some education. But who knows? We need this kind of trader. So basically I was taking profit here, and you know, someone was actually shorting this level, and we need this kind of traders, right? From here we start to see bounces. Obviously not the best scenario this time, because the best scenario for a bounce would be with increases in open interest. So basically what we've seen here after the rejection, not the best case scenario, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you get like the best case scenario, like the one that we have here. So fast move to the upside, rejection, the move to the upside, decreases in open interest, you know, the move to the downside, increases in open interest. Exactly what you want to see here. Well, we have the possibility here on top. We don't have trap traders because we can see the decreases in open interest, right? But here at the top of this move, actually we have the possibility of some trap traders because of the increases in open interest, right? So trapped shorts here, why not? Let's squeeze them to the upside, right? So we start to see selling imbalances, buying imbalances. The level is tested, right? So we've seen this, right? Small rejection, you know, the price comes down once again, but nothing major. If we pull some fibs around here, okay, doesn't even get to the CC, you know. So, and the price actually starts to move to the upside, changing locally the market structure, because the price is starting to make, you know, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and so on, right? So this is the kind of place where would you look for a long, if you, once again, if you like what you see. you like the reaction, if you know, you start to look for a long, because once again, the best trading idea is to trade the range. Why not? We've seen the liquidity grab to the upside, we see the liquidity grab to the downside, and maybe the range continues. And obviously, as we can see here, the price starts to move once again to the upside, where this time, this is what I'm saying, when you see fast move like this, if you feel comfortable with trading those moves, then totally fine. But I would say it's more for an advanced trader, right? It's more for an advanced trader. You need to feel comfortable with reaction. You need to feel comfortable with the order flow. But okay. But like I said, you missed this move. I can totally understand that. You missed this move. I'm okay with that too, because you say, okay, we have big volume coming down, increases in open interest. So obviously this monthly, can be lost and the price could move to the downside. Okay, I totally agree with that. So let's say you totally missed this move, which is fine, because as you all know, the next best trading opportunity is right in front of you. Okay, so we see this, right? The price slowly start to claim the point of control. Obviously, that point of control needs to be right now needs to be moved. And also with this move, actually, I would change this from here to actually, let's say here somewhere, because we envision a new range forming here, right? So we need to change this. Price is starting to move to the upside, and obviously we need to check actually what's going on with the order flow. Here we start to see some increases in open interest, once again decreases, because I would imagine everyone who shorted here, and is not only this candle, but we can see aggressive shorts opening here too, right? So I'm not sure why would you short here, right? Possibly the trading idea was the rejection from the point of control, and they say, okay, this is going down, but once again, open interest increasing here, some shorts opening here too, some shorts opening here too. So obviously, why not? Let's squeeze them to the upside. Price moving to the upside, good volume, 38 million, positive delta, so high positive delta in this candle. Obviously decreases in open interest because of the liquidations, right? We can see here we have a lot of liquidation. Once again, some traders are trying to short this. Once again, the price moving to the upside. Let's squeeze them. Why not, right? Price is moving to the upside, where once again, and I would say this is one of the easiest trade, really easy trade, because we start to see this. So basically we took the liquidity to the upside and we took the liquidity to the downside. So when you see something like this, obviously the first thing that you definitely see, it's VWAP. VWAP was respected here, obviously wicks, that's totally fine, especially with that kind of volume. So first of all, we have VWAP, right? We all know VWAP, really important intraday level. Then the other thing we could do, the easiest thing we could do, is actually pull the fibs. High to low, right? We enable the CC, and we can see this is our CC. So we have confluences, we have the CC on VWAP. I would say this is definitely one of my favorite confluences when I'm scalping. VWAP on the CC, this is really good. Okay, we see this, and we also move here to check actually the reaction, what we have here. So I was saying, price is pushing, obviously liquidating all the shorts, opening. That's totally fine. But once again, the move to the upside, right? We can see 31 million. So I would say decent volume. 18 million positive delta. So we have some positive delta. But once again, decreases in open interest here, decreases in open interest here, decreases in open interest here. Once again, by definition, a weak move. Right. Then we need to check the volume. Here, the price is trying to break to the upside with 163 million, and actually it is rejected. And the price is trying to move here with 31 million. Couldn't breach the level. Here, 163 million. What are the chances to breach that level on 31 million? Now, also decreases in open interest. Okay, that's one thing. On top of that, we can see bearish CVD divergences forming, which means there is some absorption going on here. So someone around here is sitting with limit orders, short limit orders, absorbing all these market orders. So again, we need to recap. So we have the local CC on VWAP with overall decreases in volume compared with this attempt, decreases in open interest, right? Bearish CVD divergences, as you can see here, weak above VWAP, VWAP lost, backtested, and the price, really important because we need confluences and we need reaction. We build context, price is moving to the upside, decreases in open interest, low volume compared with this one, bearish CVD divergences, absorption, we build the context. So obviously one should look for a short. And we also need the reaction. Price moving, swing failure pattern of VWAP, locally speaking, liquidations, VWAP tested, right? Rejected, and then the price starting to move once again to the downside. Not only that, but selling imbalances with increases in open interest, increases in open interest, increases in open interest. So someone was sitting here with limit orders, short limit orders, absorbing the market orders, and then maybe the same guy, maybe someone else, now putting some money in some market orders, because you can see increases in open interest, some new shorts opening, selling imbalances, you know, and the price once again starts to push to the downside. Again, VWAP on a CC, right, with decreases in volume, decreases in open interest, bearish CVD divergences, liquidation, rejection, and the price starting to move to the downside with selling imbalances and increases in open interest. This is the kind of trade that even if you wake me in the middle of the night and I see this, I would definitely take that trade. And also I was posting about this trade at that point in time when actually it was happening, right? Point in time, I posted about this, you know, just an example about how to trade the CC plus VWAP with the CCTR template. You know, I posted about this live when this was actually happening, because somebody asked me about a live example about how to trade, and this was a really nice example. Okay, once again I shorted somewhere in this candle. Same story. First take profit the daily, because once again one could envision the possibility for the price to do something like this: rejection, and the price backtest the daily, and then the price can move to the upside. You know, first rule, protect your capital. Take profit 25%, because obviously one could envision that the price could go lower, like way lower, right? And you know, you check the reaction and see what's going on, right? We've seen, we've seen that. So the reaction, really nice reaction, selling imbalances, increases in open interest, right? But once again, the other thing that we could do is actually pull the fibs from low to high this time, right? So when you see this kind of CC pulling here, then one would say definitely that is another take profit, because one could envision that the price could move up from here, you know, so that is another good take profit. 50% take profit here, small front run, always for small front run off the level, you know, and we go from there. See the price move once again to this daily, backtesting the daily, and then coming back to this CC. Once again, this is really, really nice trades moving. So we have the confluence here, the CC. Obviously, it's one confluence this time, but during a range plus the reaction, you know, really depends if you want to trade something like this. And what do we see here? Once again, the price moving to the downside, once again with increases in open interest, right? Touching small front run of the CC, and the bounce, price starting to bounce. Obviously, this is rejected. Once again, I don't think it's a good idea to short here. Definitely, this is not a good idea to short into a CC, right? You missed a trade, you wait for the next one. And actually, the next scalp was actually here at the retest of the daily level. I mean, and traded back to actually to the same CC. I mean, it's like really, really easy trading, right? So price is pushing here. Once again, decreases in open interest because lots of liquidations. I mean, all these shorts here become opening here, become trap shorts. So let's squeeze them to the upside. Once again, after that, we've seen the rejection and so on. And this time the price actually touching that CC, right? Once again, increases in open interest, starting with this candle, increases in open interest, shorts, opening, right? This obviously gives the possibility of, once again, trapped shorts. So the possibility of trap shorts here, right? Possibility of some trap shorts here, and once again the possibility of some trapped shorts here. Increases in open interest, right? Guess what's happened after that? The price slowly start to move to for me it's really, really funny, because it's like really, really easy to understand this kind of situation. When you see a CC here, obviously you never look too long here. When you see a CC, this is definitely a take profit, right? You never look to short a CC. It's like, it makes no sense to me. This is why for me it's like really, really funny. If there is a trade, the only trade it's a long there, right? Like, should be pretty clear for everyone by now. The CC is working. I mean, I showed you the example. The last couple of weeks, all the moves to the upside and to the downside were rejected or supported by the CC. Same rules applies here, just on low time frame, right? Once again, the price starting to move. Like I said, squeezing all these shorts, opening in this area, right? And here, if we extend the CC, right? So this is the CC pull from this high to this low. We can see together with the VWAP, right? Together with the VWAP, here we've seen this move, and in the morning, we've seen this move to this. That was clearly the resistance for the day. Each touch of this is a short, right? You can see this move. And then we've seen this move where, again, so we have clear resistance here, which is the VWAP and the CC. And obviously we have support here, support intraday support here, the world support here. But you know, obviously we can extend this right to here, and we've seen some reaction, but you know, overall you can see the level lost, back tested, and then the move to the downside. You say why we have this move to the downside? Why this time this weekly was not acting as support? Exactly what has happened here? Well, that's a very good reason, because if someone like took a long here, where the stop loss would be for that long? My best guess is that either should be at entry, right? Either should be around in this area. So what do we know about the price? Price is always searching for liquidity. Where is the liquidity to the downside? Here. What's the price doing? Coming into this level, taking the liquidity, right? Backtesting this monthly. Most of the time you'll see something like this. This is a pattern, you know. I can't remember what that was the last time. It was somewhere around this weekly. Okay, let me see if I can find that one. Here, this is the example. So you see the price moving to the downside, backtesting the weekly this time, right? Small rejection. If you remember, this is the 382. I was talking about this this trade at that point in time. So this is the 382 holding here as support, and then slowly the level claimed, backtested. You know, this is basically the CC from here to here. I remember because I was talking about this in the stream, and then we start to see the push to the upside, and you know, the rest is history. So everything that's happening is not just a random move. This kind of moves, the first rejection, I mean, you'll see something like this. Over here, the price comes down once again, forming a double bottom here, and the price starts to move. Where it starts to move? Obviously to VWAP. We all know VWAP, really important intraday level, right? Once again here, coming, testing the monthly. Obviously, this was like, I never catch a trade here. My last short was this one from here. That was my last trade, you know, that I took actually. Okay, so this rejection, price forming like a double bottom, moving to VWAP, obviously rejected, moving back to the monthly. This time the monthly is holding as support. And once again, we need to move to this level, because you can see here the pattern. First time rejected, obviously this time the 382 is holding, price moving to VWAP, rejected, moves back to the weekly back tested, CC here, and then the price moving to the upside. What's going on here? Price rejects, forming a double bottom, then moves to VWAP, rejected, back testing the monthly, and then the move to the upside. So you see, this everything is a pattern here, right? So this is not random. This is, as long as you understand this kind of patterns, then you can trade with no problem. You know, this is what you need to focus as a beginner or more advanced trader. This is the kind that the things that you want to see, and you see this pattern repeating over and over and over again. You know, this kind of trades, this kind of retest. So you don't long here, you don't long the breakout, you always long a retest. See, wicks are allowed, you know, but you can see not even on 5 minutes we can see any closes below this monthly. That means you don't have to long here, wait for the confirmation, you know. And I wonder if we pull the fibs, webs, sorry. Okay. You can see the overall CC is holding. So again, remember that the pattern with what happened at the weekly, week to the 7-day 6, you know, and then the price slowly start to move to the upside. This is how you want to trade. Don't trade the breakout. No, this is not the way I like to do it. Trade the retest. You know, if the retest never happened, well, you missed the trading opportunity, right? So once again here, liquidity grab, maybe, and we will check the order flow. Let's see what happened here, right? You see this, you can long a retest, and obviously the price once again trying to break this daily, right? Like I said yesterday, I remember I had a question about why, and I said, okay, as long as the price is in this range and it is unable to break to claim this daily, then I would expect lower. That was the only reason. Obviously now, if with any of these moves I see something like this, I don't know, let's say at the last move price is doing this, and from here we start to see this, then obviously I would say yes. Now this level, which is the resistance that we have, this level was claimed, back tested, flipped to support, and why not? Definitely more upside is possible. But until that happens, no, I have no reason for the moment to believe that the price will move higher. Give me something to you see VWAP here. So it's like this is just, it's like almost, it's too easy to trade, like this kind of moves, right? So give me a reason to actually to give me some strength, and obviously then I said definitely more upside is possible. But until then, you know, taking into consideration the information that we have here, I see no other reason for that. Look at this bounce. Look at this bounce. Okay, let me. That is a really nice bounce from the CC. Again, very pattern of the daily. Yeah, so decreases in open interest, right? You can see the volume, obviously there is volume. Price move to the daily, which I just said it's our main level for today, and then rejects. And obviously you can see here, so the pattern. So VWAP, resistance, move here, flipped, then acting as support. So was that to be expected? I would say yes, at least at the first move. Now, if the price managed to claim this daily backtested, then obviously I would say more upside is possible. But until proven otherwise, I would say this is our resistance. You know, until proven otherwise, obviously the other thing that we need to do is actually to to update this CC to the current level, you know, because this should be important. So the CC, let me move to 15 minutes because this should be better, right? So we have daily, we have the CC just above. So, you know, this is the kind of trades that you want to take, you know, to the upside and to the downside, right? Yeah, very easy trading in my opinion. Okay, and maybe you don't know why we've got this bounce. You can see the stocks are basically bouncing pretty hard. So, you know, you can definitely use this as additional confluence. It's like you start to understand the pattern. So the stocks are basically bouncing, and then I would say yes, Bitcoin should bounce. But again, if is unable to actually to claim the daily and the view up, then then this is just a weak move. But just to show you like a bit of a live example about what's going on and how using the stocks, you know, could potentially give you like a pretty good idea about what's going on. Cool. Something else I was saying, I need to check the what happened actually at the lows. It is the first time that I'm looking at that. Okay, so let me so the rejection moved to this and this. Okay, so actually this is the move, right? So we can see increases in open interest here. So shorts opening, this time shorts closing, but quite a bit of them, right? The bounce, rejection, and then here we can see some shorts opening in this candle, giving the possibility once again of some trap shorts, and basically the move. Once again, some shorts opening here, and after that basically the bounce is with the overall increase in open interest. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, so basically we need to see what's going on here. If, like I said, if that, okay, we also have daily open as additional confluence here. Stocks are pulling back too. Yeah, so you get the idea. I mean, you always need to like long support and short resistance. That's the name of the game. Okay, that was basically what happened. What happened yesterday and what's happening right now. Okay. Today we have a new daily level, and for that, let me see, where's that one? I'm not sure if I have it here. Okay, we have a new daily level, so that is 41,935. That's a really nice level because it is more or less at the bottom of this range, so fresh untapped daily level. That's something that you want to keep on your chart. Moving to the naked point of control template, we can see we still have this one here, 42 and 700. Obviously that was from yesterday, so I have that one marked. Okay, so the new daily. I'm not sure why this is not. Okay, here. Daily and the daily naked point of control, right? Other than that, we don't have anything new on the charts. Moving to the TPO template, pretty much the same situation, right? So we have this TPO point of control more or less at the same level, so around 40 to 50, and basically another thing that that actually happened was that yesterday. So this move, right? This move to the upside, being this this wick. Want to see that wick, but oh, okay. So there's actually this one. So I was wondering why it's not showing on this template, right? So this is basically the wick. You can see here most of the time, and actually let me double check that on this template, right? Because when you see a strong move to the upside or to the downside, you'll know most of the time you'll see single prints printed, single prints here, single prints here, right? On the way up and on the way down. Here, the move, and we don't see single prints. So if that was to be the breakout from this range, I would like to see basically single prints forming here, And I'm checking on even on this template on long time frame, and you can see there are no single prints here. The only thing that we have, it's obviously a selling tail. So this could potentially give you the, okay, Bitcoin is pumping too. That's really nice to see. Okay, together with the stocks, that's really nice. What was that? So there are no single prints here. That could give you another idea about actually what's going on. Actually here I was expecting just a bit higher, because we had this naked session point of control 40,825, and also together with the monthly we had the naked session point of control, which was actually hit to the absolute dollar. So again, another confluences that can be used. And today we actually have so we had earlier one. So we had this one, naked session point of control, which was hit right now, 39,475, right? And also we have this one below 38,600. Once again, levels to be taken into consideration. As you can see, together with the CC just above, those are the kind of levels that you want to look for a possible reaction. The 35 here, decreases in open interest, shorts opening here, 20 million, but the delta is fairly neutral. I mean, it's like almost nothing. And then we've seen another push to the upside here. Okay, you always can monitor the stocks to get like the bias, because my best guess is if the stocks are pumping, Bitcoin will follow. It's like there is the correlation. But like I said, we need to see, now we should be somewhere around the CC, you know, and I would definitely like to see if this is the breakout. I would definitely like to see this daily somehow backtested, you know. That would give me more confidence, because right now, I mean, we are at resistance. This definitely should, for me, should be a take profit, right? Between the daily and this should be a take profit, and we go from there. If the price move higher, then, you know, happy days. So I showed you this template, right? So okay, okay, this one we don't have anything new. This one, naked point of control hit here, naked session point of control here, right? And this one above. So we need to be aware of that. And also I want to show you the previous day levels. Let me hide this one, and let me hide this one, and the previous day levels, right? Today daily open 39,423, previous day value area high 39,662, previous day value area low 38,745, previous day point of control 39,200, previous day equilibrium 40,231, previous day high 42,032, and previous day low $38,430. Those are the levels. Most of the time, you know, you would like to mark this on your chart, you know, as additional confluences. Okay, and let's put back the horizontal level, because they are important in my opinion. Cool. I can see we have some questions here, so why not let's answer some questions. Boom. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Would you be so kind to check the reaction and 130 after the daily open? I long 38.5 level with increases in open interest and delta 38,500, 38,500. So you basically you long the monthly. So from what I understand, I mean that's the thing. Depend if you long here, then boom the price. But if you long here, that I would say that is a good trade. I need a chart. Please post a chart because I need to know exactly where you longed. If you longed the first touch or the second retest. Please post this in the in Discord and tag me and I'll answer. Have a question. I can't find the indicator that you are using VWAP. Which one? The session or the anchor VWAP? Anyway, doesn't matter. So the indicator, the VWAP is the built-in one. So so you can use this one, the first one. It's like I don't have and the other one, the anchor VWAP is actually this one here. Once again, the built-in one. So that is what I'm using on default settings. So I'm not changing anything. So how to know the difference between open interest when open interest and decreasing and liquidations, and how can a lot of liquidation may be a sign of reversal? So how do you know the difference between open interest is decreasing and liquidation? So pretty much it's the same, because most of the time the open interest is decreasing because of the liquidation. And let's say you have a confluence like this one here, and you see liquidations, then that would be another confluence that I would be losing. I would be using for a possible reversal. Most of the time when you see liquidations, you know, when really important, when the price is hitting a level, so you have a confluence, you have a level, you have something to give you confidence. If the price is hitting that level and you see decreases in open interest and liquidation, that could be used potentially for a possible trade. It can be used that reaction. ¿Qué pasa? No pasa nada. Estamos todos felices aquí. Was there something in the order flow yesterday that could given the heads up for that aggressive move to the upside? Not really. No, I don't see anything that actually can be used as, but you know, this kind of moves, they happens, you know. And the move was so was around in your session number 3, which started here. Start to see the push, you know. Sometimes happens, you know, sometimes when you actually see the a breakout could give you some, but this liquidity grabs, you know, to the upside, to the downside, just random. Yeah. If you're there, if you feel comfortable with the actual reaction, then you know you can trade it. If not, just wait for the next trade. The anchor VWAP from 9th of March, from the very top, rejection to the absolute dollar. Yeah, the anchor VWAPs are working very, very well. How did you manage to trade a massive week yesterday? Do you use limit? No, market orders. For that, it's like market orders, and I explained that. So market orders. When you see something like that, market orders. Actually, most of my trades are market orders. I can't remember the last time when I preset, and other than my take profits, which is totally different story. But to enter a trade, to open a trade, market orders. Do you see bullish divergences starting? Show me that on a chart. See bullish divergences. Not really. Nope, I can't see. But if you can see any, please share a chart, tag me, and I'll answer. It was a big news yesterday, so volatile as expected. Okay, that could be the reason, but who cares? As long as I have levels on the chart, I I'm willing to trade that move. Only one thing I want to mention: when you are reviewing order flow using 1 minute chart on Fastmove, would you, so it'd be more clear for us. The same thing that I'm doing on 5 minutes, you can do on 1 minute. It's like it's pretty much the same. Sometimes you need 1 minute, sometimes 5 minutes. It's all you need. It's like, if I start to review everything on 1 minute, it would be really hard to, like, a lot of candles, a lot of things. So this is why I prefer that. Everything that I say, you can just move to 1 minute and check what's going on there. Why was the quick move yesterday weak? Because of the decreases in open interest. We go so quick, isn't that normal, that decrease in open interest because of the liquidation? Yes, but it was rejected. So like I said, the decrease in open interest, obviously that by definition is a weak move, because you don't see new positions opening there. And then the rejection, that is the most important part. You know, rejection from the 382. I mean, that by definition is it's a weak move if you see that move rejected from 382. It's like, what are your recommendation to quickly take a trade and set multiple take profit when scalping? Well, you can use the CCTR, you can use ATAS for that. Other than that, you know, it's like, you need to move fast. Everything comes with experience, you know. But with ATAS, actually, you can preset, like, you can use the software to actually trade, and you can enter the market and you can set your take profits with limit orders. We have streams about it. Igor explained this in the stream, how to do that. Other than that, you need to do it manually, and you know, you need to kind of move fast. And sometimes you need to close at market. You know, not the best idea, because you need to pay some more fees, but sometimes you gotta do it. Yeah. How do you decide to mark the range at the beginning? Which pivots do you choose and why? Ooh, that's that's an entirely, that's very hard to explain. If I remember correctly, Mike did a stream in the market structure series, a stream about how to anticipate a range forming, you know. So for me, it's okay. So we moved, cool, to the anchor VWAPs. Okay, very nice. So increases here, decreases here, and I want to see the volume. Okay, volume increasing. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so where is that? Okay, so we have this one for a swing failure pattern. Okay, so here we are forming on low time frame a single print. Like I said, most of the time you like to see single prints forming with the fast move. Obviously, now if the price comes down, this will be filled and it will disappear. But when you see something like this, definitely it's something that you like to see. Okay, back to the question. I can't remember. How do I the ranges? So it really depends. First of all, you need some sort of confluences, right? You need confluences. Let's say here we have the daily, which is basically the top, and here you need to find some confluences here. Other than that, you can use the order flow to actually to check what's going on there, right? If the selling pressure is decreasing, increasing, what's going on, and you need actually to wait for some candle closes, you know, something like that. But the best case scenario is to actually to have some levels like the daily and the monthly, right? So those are the kind of things that you want to use for a range, you know. Or you can use the fibs, you know, something like the the most difficult kind of ranges is when you are in a all-time high situation, because there you have actually no levels. But that's totally different story. Like I said, this is an entire discussion. I'm pretty sure we have in the same settings for the fixed range, but my point of control is 39 sharp. Have you changed anything? No. But obviously we need to, this needs to be updated because I've moved it, and okay, I'll pull it over here. So it's, yes, it's around 39 100. So was updated. You know, you need to update this one. That's the thing. How do you decide between opening a trade from VWAP? How do you decide between opening a trade between VWAP and 382? It's really hard to explain. I guess it really depends of the order flow, you know. And it's really important the reaction when the level is actual hit, you know. This kind of things is really hard, and I don't think I want to go there, because like really depends of your personal preference as a trader, and it's like really hard for me to explain, because each trade is different, and maybe the day I trade the trade 2, maybe the next day I'm trading VWAP. It could happen, you know. So it's really hard to explain. You that is why it is better to actually to trade, to build the experience, you know. Find your own answer, find your own way of trading based on our experience that we are sharing here. But other than that, it's really hard to explain. This is why I'm trying to go in depth as I can with this kind of explanation for you to understand. But remember, each trade is different, you know. So you kind of build that, you want to build that experience. So still not here. Okay, still not a swing failure pattern. Okay, so we actually we've back tested that single print, something filled there, and then another move. Okay, on this template, not yet. Okay, I agree with that. And I want to see what's going on here. Ooh. Increases in open interest right into previous day equilibrium. Increases in open interest. Okay, 32 million. It's a battle for the moment. Yeah, I would definitely like to see a swing failure pattern here, or if possible, maybe higher. You know, it's like either we get a swing failure pattern here, either higher, and the next level would be definitely this naked session point of control, and obviously the daily level that we have. Right. Moving back to the, I'm definitely not, let me put it this way, I'm definitely not going to, I'm not looking for a long here. So the only trade, it's a short or no trade. It's like, but now we have, this is the thing, now we have increases in open interest here. The bulls needs to defend this level, because if the price moves lower, this could definitely become trapped longs. So that's the thing. We need to wait. But the only trade that I will look for here, it's a short. I mean, longing this is just crazy. I mean, yeah. You explain first thing to do is to check where is the liquidity, right? In a range. Well, actually, yeah, but better in the range to understand it better on actual situation of where on the chart. Where do you see the main liquidity area to take into consideration? So once again, we have here liquidity right now, because I would imagine we still have some stop losses here, right? And also here. So the lows and the high of the range, this is where you see liquidity, something like that. Yeah, so like I said, it is better based on our experience, everyone, Daniel, the coaches, and everyone, the all stars. It is better to find your own way, because I can explain, but for me, like, each trade is different. So sometimes I like to take a trade, sometimes I don't like to take a trade. So it's like really, really hard to because once again, each trade is different, you know. I was waiting for VWAP and 0.5 fib as a scalp, but when it hit that level, everything happened so fast, so I didn't do anything. How do I gain confidence to do it? Use paper trading, use really small positions. For me, really small position like $10 position are the best, because if you're using paper trading, you actually have no emotion. If you use like very, very small amount of uh, like $10, give you just a bit of emotion, because controlling your emotion is really, really important. My best case is if you have that confluence and the VWAP there, and the only way that you didn't take that trade was, I mean, why not to take that trade? Like, take the trade. What's the worst? What is the worst thing could happen? You can lose a trade as long as you have your risk management there. Like, we all lose. I'm losing trades, you know, so that is not a problem. You move to the next one. But I would be more upset with myself for not taking a trade where I see confluences, where I see reaction, rather than taking that trade. And if that turns out to be a trade where I lose, well, no, really doesn't matter for me. It's like I'm okay with that. Um, so take the trades. My answer will always be take as many trades as possible. Obviously, you need confluences, you need reaction, but other than that, just take the trade. That is the my advice would always be take the trade, and move to start with really, really small position. Or maybe something happened and you lost your confidence, move once again to $10 trades. This is the way to do it. This is the best way to do it. What would be a possible long? Oof. After a move like this? Oh, okay, so we are rejecting here. Okay, so we're moving to doom to doom. Uh, if the I would say this daily is a really important level, and if you see this level um, flip to support, maybe ish. This is an important level for me. So if this is flipped, then definitely more upside. The same thing I said yesterday. If I see this daily level flipped, then definitely more upside is possible. I mean, but yeah. I long the VWAP, but closes at the naked session point of control. Ready to short. Price goes up 2%. I mean, for me, that was a very good trade. That was definitely a very good trade. You close it earlier, yeah, but that is not a problem for me. It happens to me too. So I don't see that as a problem. And there is always another trade, right? Ready to short. You know, depending on the reaction, you know, and even if you took that short, you should be out of that short instantly. So you basically more or less at your entry point, paying some fees, so not a problem. Move to the next trade. But I don't. So if my trading plan, let's say this, my trading plan is long the VWAP and close it at the naked session point of control. That's my trading plan. And I execute that. I long VWAP, I close at the naked session point of control. I make money, happy days. If after that the price move not 2%, might move 20% to the upside, I don't care, because that was my trading plan. And I will always trade my trading plan, right? So I don't have a problem that I can always open another trade. But that was my trading plan, and I'm happy with that, especially if you made money with that trade. So I don't see that as a problem. You know, it's like yeah, very nice. Thank you. So yeah. Okay, stocks are pulling back just a bit here. Like the charts are pretty much the same. It's like, this is really funny. So yeah, like I said, the bulls needs to defend this kind of levels, because if this if the price moves below this candle, then definitely gives the possibility of some trapped longs here. Yeah. So yeah, it is what it is. We need to monitor this. And once again, I want to check the volume. So the volume is 30, 17, 38, 30. Yeah, the volume is, I mean, it's okay. Let me put it this way. I like better this move than this one, you know? So here, to short this, I would wait for more confirmation. That was an easy short. Very fast move to the upside, to the downside. Decreases in open interest, rejection. Here, I would wait, like I said. Oh, so that one was filled. The single print was filled, you know, and we still have this selling tail here. But let's say this move has was let's say a better move. I don't know, something like that. This was a really clear short. This one, like I said, if the price goes below this candle, then there's the possibility of trapped longs. Personally, like I said, I would like just a bit higher. You know, I would like just a bit higher. Maybe people are shorting here. I would like just a bit higher to possibly swing failure pattern of this high, or something around this. So I would definitely like higher. If not, well, at the end of the day, we need to trade the charts. But yeah, I would definitely like higher. Okay. Yeah, I guess that would be all for today. I hope this the explanation of actually what happened yesterday, in at least in my opinion, helped you to understand everything better, you know. And I will catch you on Monday for the next morning update. Until then, I wish you all a great weekend, and I'll catch you on Monday. Obviously, I'll be available in Discord. If you have questions, please tag me and I'll do my best to answer. Till then, thank you for everything. Cheers and bye bye.